Q&A Tuesday. This week's question is something that I've gotten a few times, and I'm going to answer the question, when do we know we've healed, or are we ever really done healing? So this is a little bit of a tricky question because really as human beings, I don't think we're ever done, but we also don't want to live our lives always trying to work on ourselves. So, to some aspect, we do that because we want to be happy and healthy and make our lives as fulfilling as possible. But we don't want to get into a habit of nitpicking every little thing about us. I always get this question because, as many of you may know, I am a self-professed not so patient person. We'll call it impatient, I guess. And people always say, you have so many tools. Why don't you fix that? And the answer is because I don't really want to make my life about fixing every little thing that isn't quote unquote perfect about myself. That's sort of a personality quirk, and I'm okay with it. So I think when are we healed? When our hearts, minds, and bodies feel good most of the time. It's not going to be all of the time, but I think that's when we're healed to a place of not needing to focus on healing. So when something comes up for me, emotionally or physically, I work on it. And if it's something little that's just a little thing, I don't, because I don't want to make my life about that, about needing to be better or be perfect. So it's sort of a conscious decision. I also don't read only books about self-help or healing. I remember at one point realizing that's all I ever read, and I don't think that was healthy. So I feel like if you can get to a place where you feel like you're comfortable in your own skin, you're relaxed, you're having fun, you feel good, most of the time, that's what I call being healed. And it will be different for everybody, but just to be conscious of not needing to be perfect or feel done with every little aspect of yourself in order to be ready to live your life, because that's the whole point of it. I hope this was helpful, and I'll see you next week.